Hey guys, Jim Stroud here, and I was recently visiting the High Museum of Art. It's a great place if you're into fine art, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, great paintings, exotic sculptures. Definitely check out the High Museum of Art. It's a great place to go. Well, as I was looking at the different paintings and the different art pieces there, I thought to myself, what do all these great artists have in common? And although I looked at the various styles and how they produce the art that they produced, I came away thinking, okay, if there is any type of similarity between these artists, besides the love for art, is that they all signed their work. At the bottom right corner or left or wherever, an artist will etch out their name or initial, what have you. Or at the very least, underneath the painting or underneath the statue is a little a plate that has that person's name. And I thought about that for a while. It sort of stayed with me. I said, you know, that could be applied to sourcing. And in case you're curious as to how those things correlate, stay tuned. Okay guys, what we are looking at here is the homepage of Coders.com, and you get to it by going to Koders.com, Coders.com. Now, what makes Coders so special and why I especially like it is that it is a huge depository library of billions of code. It says here over 2 billion lines of code inside of its database. And what we can do with Coders is that we can do a search for source code based on various programming languages. Here I chose C++, but there are other options available. And then I also put in @hotmail.com because that's how a lot of these software developers, software engineers sign their work. They'll put their email addresses inside the source code in case you, as another programmer, wink wink, have a question about what they have written. So let's do a search here. And these are the search results. And as we can see in these search results, like here, for example, IM_Lee at hotmail.com. Here's another one, Jan Mueller 7 at hotmail.com, GH Lewis at hotmail.com, and on and on. And you can, of course, use other domains, say at yahoo.com, or matter of fact, let's do this, at gmail.com. Do a search there. And we'll find people with, what we're looking at are email addresses of software engineers who have given source code that they have programmed themselves, C++ source code, to this library. So now if you like this type of thing, Coders is great. I really like it, but it's not the only game in town. You can also do this with Google Code Search. And you get to this site by going to google.com/code search. And let's do the same thing. Let's just type in hotmail.com. And we're going to type in C++ because that is the programming language I want to focus on. So to stay consistent. Hit search code. And this is C++ source code. And as we go through it, we'll see different types of responses. Here's Samuel Carreri. I don't know. That's somebody's email address at hotmail.com. There's another one, Birkenbot at hotmail.com, gpowell at hotmail.com, and so forth and so on. So if you like this type of thing, I really showed you only 2, but there are a lot of other sites that you can try this with. Just go over to, say, Bing and do a search on search source code, and you sort of go through the different research results, and you'll find other examples of websites that allow you to search the source code of different programming languages. And of course, when you do, you're looking for email addresses. And once you have the email address of someone who has signed their work, you have a lead to that particular individual.
Are there areas in your recruiting process where you can make improvements? Quickly analyze your recruiting program to answer the most common questions that arise in corporate recruiting. Questions like, do we have applicants in the pipeline to interview? Are we acting on those applicants? How long does it take us to hire? Where are our missed opportunities? And what are our best sources of applicants? Newton Analytics answers all of these questions and more, allowing you to zoom into areas that interest you. Easy to read graphs and charts that tell you the story behind your recruiting program will also give you a closer look at recruiting performance. Newton Analytics gives you the power to answer questions, discover missed opportunities, and make decisions about recruiting resources. So put your staffing spreadsheets to rest, give your team a login, and never run a staffing meeting alone again.
Hey guys, about to head out, but before I do, wanted to extend a special invitation to you to join my Facebook page. You can find it on Facebook. Where else? The link for it is there on the screen. On the Facebook page, I post information about what's going on in the world of search, different nuances I notice on Google, Bing, and Yahoo, and a few other search engines out there. I also post my videos, such as the one you're looking at now. So I really appreciate it if you go there and join. I need about 1,000 fans before I can get my own Facebook page domain. Which is why I have to get this crazy kind of URL there. But if you would join me there, I'd appreciate it, and I look forward to chatting with you. And if you have any suggestions or topics you want me to explore on the next episode of Searchology, let me know. And until then,